Mr. Kidwai, on a broader point with you, national pride, of course, is one sentiment on which the BJP has, pitched its different agendas or the issues that it wants to work upon. And in the state elections as well, national pride, your cultural pride is going to be a very important sentiment with which the BJP puts forward its own narrative. And G20 is an important part of that narrative.
Absolutely, Anusha. It was a national event and done with a great kind of effort, and of course, Prime Minister and his entire team needs to be complimented. But this is this was a national event, and as I said, all of us have reasons to feel proud. Now, this overt politicization, I was hearing your correspondent and others saying it, linking it to somehow with Madhya Pradesh elections and all. I find this this formulation a bit problematic. What happens if people of Madhya Pradesh give a different verdict, or Chhattisgarh, or any election? I think a state assembly election, I think it is very unfair to Mr. Modi, to G23, to G20, and the spirit of nationalism that we have and the kind of parliamentary democracy. We cannot put it to election test. Even if BJP wins, it will win for its political reasons, not because of a Chandrayaan or a G20. These are national things. I'm not trying to take away any that glory that Mr. Modi and his party deserves, but these are the government things. I mean, to say that it will be a game changer in Madhya Pradesh election is a misnomer. And second thing, what if it it doesn't happen? For elections are a very complex phenomena. If for some reason BJP loses Madhya Pradesh, will it be a reflection on G20? No, I don't think so. As a citizen, I resent this kind of formulation or this kind of test being added to a diplomatic success of the country.
No, I agree with you there, sir. But I think the BJP or any political party in this country, including Congress, they're smart enough to understand that on these international events, you can't really tout your narrative. And especially in state elections, which you rightly said are far more complex and complicated. But I think any political narrative is a multi-dimensional paradigm. And in that paradigm, in the context of national pride, somewhere G20 will be an important one. And that's why we saw the events around G20 happening in different parts of the country. Mr. Abbas Haider, a grand welcome, quote unquote, is being accorded to the Prime Minister at the BJP headquarters, congratulating him on the successful G20 Summit that was held here in the national capital. How do you see these developments? Haider Saab, if you can hear me.
Parties believe in events, and they have to get a welcome from their own party leaders. People of the country are not welcoming the Prime Minister. See, we are the 17th country out of the 19 member of G20 to host G20 Summit. I mean, the Prime Minister and the government was waiting for the election so that they could host G20 Summit just before the election so that they could get some political benefit out of it. See, this party, Bharatiya Janata Party and the Prime Minister just believe in event management. And what have we got out of this event? We have spent 4,100 crores of hard-earned money of our citizens. What have we got? Has the Bharatiya Janata Party and the government, have they passed a resolution in G20 about illegally occupied land of our country by China and Pakistan? What did our citizens got in return? This is the most important question. Our people, they feel disappointed because they have not.
But Haider Saab, G20 in all honesty is not a political platform. I mean, you couldn't have had that kind of resolution there. It's not the United Nations General Assembly or Security Council.
Democracy. We are a vibrant democracy as well. And what the US President is saying in Hanoi, he's saying that, I'm tense about the situation of press freedom in India. He's talking about crucial issues. The US President did not get a chance to address the press and media in India.
We'll talk about all of those facets.